kitchen. I don't know, apparently this is free music that I'm allowed to use in the background. It's morning, it's 4:22, and I woke up and my computer wasn't working. I was gonna sit there and do a review of a channel. So I came to my kitchen and I have my coffee, which isn't actually coffee, it's actually water. But water with Miss Kadie at 4 in the morning didn't sound good as a title, so that's what I wrote. So guys, I'm live and I'm in my kitchen and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about except for just to have a hangout with you guys and see what happens. If you guys have any particular comments that you'd like to let me know about, maybe you've been trying to reach me. Sometimes people say, oh, I've been trying to ask you a question or whatever, and I'm here. I don't know if you can hear the music, but I'm very affected by music. I absolutely love music. I don't know, will probably be demonetized because of the background music. Do you guys know what I should ask Alexa to play? Oh, Alexa heard me. Alexa, please play free lo-fi background music.
By Tom Petty on Amazon Music.
I don't think so. Alexa, please play lounge music. Background. In the background. Tom Petty. Alexa, please tell me what veganism means to you.
Here's something I found on the web.
Can you guys hear her?
According to awesaplan.com, going vegan means refusing to eat meat, fish, shellfish, dairy products, eggs, and honey.
That's it? Alexa, being vegan is not about food, it's about animal rights. Talk about that.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Can you hear her? Alexa said, sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
She says okay. Alright, anyways, good morning. Let me see if I can read any of your comments here. Ha ha ha. Okay, so maybe you guys can hear. I don't know what you hear and what you don't hear. Anyways, good morning from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I'm here to wish you a good day. It's early here. I don't know what time it is where you guys are. Maybe for you guys, if you're in Australia, it's different. I'm gonna tell Alexa to stop playing this. Alexa, play chamber music. Alexa, please play chamber music.
Playing chamber music on Amazon Music.
She's sensitive. Alexa, she's sensitive. I have to say please. Okay. Australia, thank you. Thank you. Hi. Okay, so there's somebody here. Hi, Miss Kadie. Good morning. Hi, baby. Whatever. Okay, I have my iPad down here. And I'm gonna see if I can see the live chat to see like what it is that you guys are seeing right now, because I can't look up there, like I can't see very well. Oh, here it is. So I have like, look, you guys are down here in my live chat. Oh, there, I can see you guys. That one feels so lonely here having my coffee all by myself. So now we're listening to chamber music. Thanks for coming to my live here. For you guys just joining, I'm in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I'm that vegan teacher, and I'm here just to try to talk to you about the animals and just hope that maybe today you'll look at your plate and you'll make some good choices. You know, think to yourself, I really don't have to eat these animals. So thanks for being here. Somebody writes, I'm a Muslim. Yantala says I'm a Muslim. So, I don't know, can you guys see the chat? I think you can, right, on the screen? Anyway. Being Muslim doesn't matter, you know, there's no religions that mandate that you have to eat animals. You know? Every religion wants you to be good in the end, don't you guys think? Yeah, so, you know, just because you're Muslim doesn't mean anything. You can still be vegan, help the animals. Thank you for 72 people who are here. That's kind of fun, I don't feel so lonely. What are you guys having for breakfast? Okay, someone says just AM. Oh, hi, Constantine. I don't know how to say your name, if it's Constantine or Constantine. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been up to? There's so many great animal rights activists. I can't even keep track of all of you guys. Like, sometimes I'm just overwhelmed. Hi, Yumi. Hey, I did see your video. Okay, you posted some video you wanted me to see. It was only 60 seconds long, but mostly you were filming these 4 people eating non-vegan foods, and there's not really anything for me to react to. You know, you were just already reacting, so I didn't know what to say. I mean, I'm not going to watch it and just say, don't do what those guys are doing. You know what I mean? I want to see you. Okay, you guys, animal rights activists, want to see you on camera. I don't know so many of you. I don't really know what you look like, what your voice sounds like, and you guys all know me so well. Anyway, do I support animals? Of course not. I don't support people who hurt animals. It's just over here a little bit. No, I don't support anybody who's mean. I support people who are kind. Now, somebody's asked me, do I like Cheryl? Now, so you guys who don't know, Cheryl is this person who is on TikTok. And for some reason, people really want me to meet her, so I decided to see who she was. Alexa, a little more quiet. I don't know if she can adjust the volume from over there, or if I have to walk over there. Anyway. She's about 60 years old, and she's a character, but I don't think she's vegan, so I don't know why people keep wanting me to interact with her. People just want drama. You know, I'm here for the animals, guys, so, okay. I support saving the animals, but I don't really like vegetables. I eat mostly honey with bread, says baby fries. Oh, fries are vegan? And it doesn't matter if you don't like vegetables. It's just too bad for you, because I didn't like vegetables either. But the animals' lives are more important than our taste pleasure. So you gotta get used to it. Just go around the grocery store and try different things. Google different vegan recipes. Whatever you do, don't bring their bodies into your house or into your body temple. You don't need to eat them. Okay? Cheers to that. Come on, guys. Everybody drinks up. Come on, you gotta say cheers to that. Look at the animals. Look at that. Animals are friends, not food. Yeah. By the way, guess what? Guess what day it is today? It is my Happy Vegan Declaration Day. I have been vegan now for 6 years. 6 years. And when I first became vegan, like you guys, I didn't have a clue what to do. I didn't have a single vegan friend. I just knew that I wanted to be vegan because I saw all of the different documentaries and things like that. And so I contacted this Facebook group here in Montreal, and I said, I want to be vegan and I don't have any vegan friends. What the heck do I do? Does anybody want to be my friend? Like, I asked like that. Like, it sounds so silly, right? Like a 5-year-old, like, do you want to be my friend? But you know, 5-year-olds can be pretty smart. So I did that, and of course, people are nice and they responded. And somebody named Margaret, who is a teacher like me, said she was going to come to my house and she was going to make me some food or something, and we were going to cook together. So anyway, that was just so cool. So sometimes if you're really vulnerable and you put yourself out there and you just say, hey, here's what I need, maybe somebody can help me, people sometimes step up. Not always, because you could get disappointed. Sometimes people don't show up, but sometimes they do. You know, and we just have one life to live, so you just gotta get out there and just break past your fears of things. You know, what are you guys afraid of? What are you afraid of? Tell me what you're afraid of. Failure? You know what I was afraid of? I was afraid to turn this thing on this morning. And I started a live, and I was on there for like 4 minutes, and not one single person showed up. So I said to my husband, I said, I don't think anybody is awake this early. And he said, did you remember to put it as public and not unlisted? I'm like, oh yeah, right. Anyway, okay, let's read some of your comments. I'm afraid of frogs. What's your name? Bunner or something. You're afraid of frogs. Well, you don't have to go near frogs. That's okay. You're probably more afraid of you. What else? Eat your vegetables. Yes, good comment. I like that one. That's a good one. Let's see. Wait, vegan balls just taste better. Okay, I don't really want to respond to that right now. Unless you're talking about vegan meatballs versus vegan, like, vegan meatballs versus other, but anyway, let's just say that vegan food tastes better. Okay. Oh God, you got a little flustered. Okay. All right, say, I can choose if I want, says somebody. I can choose. You can choose. Unfortunately, we don't have a world where everyone is automatically vegan and people can choose to be mean or not all the time, every day. You know, you're going to get on with your day today, wherever you are in the world. Here, it's 4:36 in the morning in Montreal. You're going to get up, you're going to either do mean things or you're going to do nice things. And what's interesting is that when you go through life, there's two different kinds of people. There's those who have been treated badly and they know what that feels like and they think, oh, I don't want anyone else to feel this way. And so they try to make the world a better place. And there's other people, unfortunately, who are treated badly and they think to themselves, I was treated badly, therefore I'm going to randomly treat somebody else badly who didn't deserve it. And particularly the animals, like, oh, I don't like this song. It reminds me of like Christmas fantasy music. Can you hear it? Alexa, play cool music. I just know what that is. What should I tell her to play? Alexa, play quiet jazz.
Here's a playlist you might like.
Come on.
Laid back jazz on Amazon Music.
Okay, you guys probably can't even hear it. It's so quiet. But anyway, I like all kinds of music. Okay, teacher, some members are non-vegan. Answer my question. Okay, so here's somebody who says IAB. Can you read that? Vegan teacher, is some of your members are non-vegan? Answer my question. Of course, most people here are not vegan. Most people here think that they hate me, but they don't. They just hate my message. They don't want to be told that they should stop hurting the animals, love animals, eat plants, be vegan. Somebody wants me to react to So Young. So I don't know, first of all, who that is. If you want me to react to somebody, you have to give me a good reason to even bother going there. So you have to say, you should react to this person or this channel because they're doing this, and I think you could help in that way. So tell me what it is. You know what I mean? Because if you want me to react to just people who are blatant animal abusers, that's not my style. Because there are already people who will react if somebody's hitting a horse or hurting a cat or a dog or doing blatant things out there. There's already the general public who are quite hypocritical, but they will react to those things. My job is to react to the people who are out there saving the dogs, but then who go home and eat the pigs and the chickens and the cows and the turkeys and the lambs and the fish. But then they act like they're these great people who are saving animals, but then they go home and they take a chunk out of one. This is why I'm here. I'm here to expose the average, everyday person who thinks they're good, but who's suffering from cognitive dissonance. Most people think they're good. Most people think they're above average, which is really fascinating because someone's got to be average. But I invite you to think about that today. So let's do another cheers. Guys, get your water. I know it says coffee with Kadie on the thing, but because water with Kadie didn't sound that good. We're having water. Look, here's a, by the way, I sell these mugs on my channel if you want, if you're interested. Animals are friends, not food. Here, I'll get the other ones to show you. Hold on. I'm in my kitchen. Just here's the rest of them. I just love them. I think they're so cute. Look at that. See? My wool, my legs, not yours. And you could just buy these, and any money that I get, I will donate to sanctuaries that are near my house or to help animals to be vegan, to buy vegan food for animals. So there you go. And what they're really great for though is, you know, you take really good care of them. You know, a mug can last 100 years or more if you just take really good care of it. It's not going to disintegrate. And you use this at work as a subtle way to remind people to be nice to the animals, as a conversation starter. So there's that one. And what's cool is it has it on both sides. See? And another one is cow's milkers for baby cows. And you can get these by just clicking the link down below. And there's also some t-shirts there with the similar logos. And again, it has on both sides. They're cute. Cow's milk is for baby cows and you're not a baby cow. And then there's this one. Eat veggies, not us. Eat veggies, not us. There you go. So thanks guys, checking out my mugs and for being here. Now let's go back to your comments. Okay, I'm drinking some water. I try to pause the comment and it just goes by so fast. It just sounds like drinking water. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Okay, cows lives matter. Yes, says somebody. Thank you. Can I be a mod? I've been vegan for 6 years, says Gabrielle. Vegan. Oh, Virginia. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I try to pause it and it just goes crazy. It just keeps going. I will look, and if you are teaching some great vegan facts, then yes, you can be a mod. We love to have moderators here on this channel. The more people that are here to educate people, the better. I don't know what to tell Alexa to play. I want her. Alexa, play music without.
Sure.
Alexa, should we just ask her to play a dance song and just dance? Like, fuck it. I don't know. Should we? No. No, you guys are just gonna laugh at me. If I knew for sure, I wish I could see you guys. If you guys would all get up and dance with me, I'd ask her to play something that we can dance to. But it's so hot here too. In Montreal, I don't know, it must be 30 degrees like Celsius in this house right now. I love the heat though. Okay, Alexa, stop. There, Alexa stopped.
I can't do that on this device.
Alexa, shh.
Use your...
She understands. That's so cool. We'll ask her some questions later. What should we ask Alexa, guys? For those of you just joining, I am Miss Kadie, that vegan teacher. I'm here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I'm here just to talk about the animals and to have a cup of coffee with you guys this morning at 4:30 in the morning. And as I said, I only drink water. That's not true. I don't only drink water, but I am drinking water right now. I don't really make coffee on a regular basis because I don't want to get addicted to anything. So I try really hard to make sure that I don't do that. Anyway, somebody says, I have a question. So look, when you say you have a question, the Floppa siblings, never just say, I have a question. Because look how fast the comments are going. I can never keep track. So don't say, I have a question. Just ask the question. Like, never write, I have a question. Can I ask you a question? Because by the time, you ask your question, I've looked away like that and I missed it. You know what I mean? So just actually ask your question. Okay. Alexa, play CPR. What's that?
Here's Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khalid on Amazon Music.
Caramel Covey, I said it and she heard. Alexa, stop. We're going to just ask her questions. We're not going to ask her to play music right now. Okay? Okay. All right. Is pizza a vegetable, says somebody. Well, pizza has vegetables if you put vegetables on there. But if you choose to put candy on there, then it's not. It's up to you. The pizza crust is made from wheat, typically, and yes, that is vegan. Yeah. Hey, I want to ask you guys a question. This is for you guys who are actually vegan or, not insane. How do you respond when, this happens to me on TikTok all the time, there are like a bunch of 10 and 12-year-olds or 11, I don't know, even some parents who are just really not bright, who write, you shouldn't drink water because you're drinking the fish's home. Like, it's so insanely crazy that I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, what would you guys say? Like, clearly water is not, it's like in a cycle, it's getting evaporated, it's coming back down. and it's going around in a cycle. It goes in the water. There's plenty of water for the fish, and for us to take a cup of water. I mean, but it honestly seems like they're not even trolling. They actually think that this is a thing, because it's just so many people. I just don't understand how people can, like, even if you're 10, you wouldn't think that way, right? I don't know. Critical thinking skills are not taught in school. That's the problem. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is something that maybe you're not interested in, but it is something that interests me. I do have interests beyond just veganism, and one of them is Roe versus Wade and the fact that this was overturned in the United States. So what this means is that women had more access to abortion in the past, and now they have less access. So some states have actually said you cannot have an abortion here. So if you're somebody who was pregnant just a few days ago and you really didn't want to be pregnant, and for whatever reason you felt like you can't be pregnant or raise this child, and you had an abortion plan, that was canceled. And if you don't have a lot of money, you have to now drive to another state. So you have to have enough money to have a car, enough money to be able to take time off work, to get an abortion in another state. Like, this becomes very expensive, and it really inhibits women's freedom to have access. If you really want me to see what you're writing, if you really want me to see you, there's a function called Super Chat. So you can press that, and it means you give a donation of, I don't know, I think it's like $1 or something like that. I'm not really sure. If you want to make sure that I see your comment, you use the Super Chat feature. Okay? All right. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep looking here. So thank you to 83 people who are here, awake with me. This is great. What's the difference in vegan and vegetarian? Well, vegans are nice and vegetarians are mean. In a nutshell, vegetarians still pay for the rape, the torture, the confinement, the sadness, and the murder of innocent animals. Now, you guys who are in the comments who are vegan, if you would help out with these different comments that people have, that would be really great. I wish there was a way that I could post your comments on the screen right now. I don't think there is, because I'm not using StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard I think is something that helps with that. And sorry if I look like really kind of messy. I just literally woke up and put this t-shirt on. Oh, and by the way, this is my t-shirt. Look, it says I've been vegan since June 2016, and I'm not quite dead yet. And this is my vegan declaration day today. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to me. It has been 6 years. 6 years. Today's June 27th. It has been 6 years. I've had no animal products, no dairy, no milk, no cheese. I've had no fish. I've had no honey for 6 years. And when I first decided to become vegan, I was a bit nervous. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I'm totally fine. Like, you're totally fine. And in fact, it's very healthy to be vegan. So cheers to us. Let's have some more water. See how much water we can drink while we're doing this live. Okay, guys? Okay, it's really good to drink water. Can you down a cup like that in one shot? Did you ever measure how many sips it is in one cup? Sometimes I do that. It's about like 14 big gulps. And sometimes if I want to drink it all in one shot, I just say, okay, let's go. And I count them, and then I get out the door. I was wondering why you don't really respond to YouTubers anymore. Instead, you just show really graphic stuff. Well, for one thing, my computer broke, and so it's not really working to do that. I'm trying to get that part of it fixed. But for another thing is because when I respond to the YouTubers, people just want to see drama. And I don't even think it's worth giving them the time to respond to their idiotic comments. It's just so, it's so frustrating and boring for me to have somebody just lie and somebody to just laugh at animal abuse. And they don't take it seriously unless I show the animal footage of what's going on. So I think you're referring to the last few that I did. Where I just said, this is my response, and then I showed what actually happens. And that is because my goal is not to create drama. My goal is to create people who are going to consider veganism. And if you don't know what's happening to the animals, you cannot understand. And you just think that we're here and we're just talking about a bunch of vegetables. We are here to defend the innocent who are suffering so much. And to try to get you guys to see the footage of what happens is the real goal. It's always to direct you to the documentaries. That is the goal. Always. Okay, and to remind you, look, here's a card. Plants don't feel pain. Yeah. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So share this song and be vegan from now on. Of course, I didn't sing it this time. But these are some of the cards that I have. You know, I have a ton of these cards, and I'm gonna try to make more of them because I find they're kind of cool. Like this is just done on the back of a box that had tomatoes in it before. So whenever you guys have cardboard like this, collect it and make yourself some signs that you can use in your videos. Yeah. Okay, another one. Somebody writes, I'm 29. Okay, I guess you're responding to somebody else. Somebody says animal lives matter. Yes, they do. And somebody says, start a GoFundMe on the animals, says Gabrielle. Gabrielle is 9 years old, apparently. I don't know. Are you telling the truth? Are you really 9? I don't know if 9-year-olds know what GoFundMes are. Maybe you guys do, but anyway. I hope that when you write your name and your age that you are truthful, because we're here to try to get to know each other, you know? All right, today's my birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. You don't belong in a zoo. You don't look like a monkey. You don't act like one too. You act like you. Happy birthday. I don't know what just popped out of my mouth. I just made that up. Okay. What else have we got here? Okay, let's see. Let me press this button. Like I said before, I have my laptop down, my iPad down here, so I'm trying to read your comments down here. And there's thank you to 75 of you who are here. Good morning. I am Miss Kadie from that vegan teacher from Montreal, and I'm here to try to get you to think about the animals today. Please don't eat them, please don't buy them, and please don't use them. And I have some little cards here that is going to remind you to think about that. There you go. See that? Why love one but eat the other? Let's see, what have you guys written here? Can you recommend some good vegan foods? Yes, I can. I say that you Google vegan foods. That's the best way. First of all, remember that almost all the foods in the store are vegan. There is just a section full of dead animals, but when you walk in, the first thing you see is always these delicious fruits and vegetables. And when you're walking down the aisle, put something of every color in your cart. So you're looking for something yellow, so that could be bananas, it could be yellow peppers, it could be pineapple. And you're gonna put something green, you're gonna put lots of green. Always spinach and kale, for example. And spinach you can put in all of your smoothies. That is such a healthy way to start your day, and you don't really taste spinach in smoothies. Now, spinach has a lot of iron, and that gets absorbed much easier if you have some citrus fruit in the blender with it. You also want to make sure you buy chia seeds and flax seeds. Chia seeds and flax seeds are so great because they're high in omega-3 rather, and you want to grind them up first so that they get better absorbed in your body. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday I put some chia seeds in the fridge with a bit of soy milk and some blueberries. I'm gonna go see if they're ready. See what it's like. Hold on, one sec. You get a spoon from the kitchen here. Now I just put these in yesterday. I didn't even stir it or anything. There. Let's see what this is like. We'll try it together. Okay, there's no sugar in there. There's only 3 ingredients. Chia seeds and blueberries and soy milk. Wait, did I put soy milk or oat milk? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. We usually have just soy milk, but recently we bought an almond milk, so I'm not sure. Oh, thank you for the super chat here. Somebody writes, let me see, $5. That's such a sweet donation. Thank you. I love your videos. I used to like Isaac Butterfield, but then I watched the documentaries and the documentary became vegan. Do you think he will ever be vegan? First of all, Vegan Harry, if you were here, I would just give you the biggest hug right now. I'm so feeling emotional by what you just told me. Because this is exactly what I want people to do, is to watch the documentaries. I don't know how else to help you guys to become vegan, because unless you watch what happens to the animals, it's just like you're just looking this old lady talking and just thinking whatever, and most of you are just gonna leave the channel. And I get it, I totally get it, but you have to see these horrible things that we pay for. All of us pay for it every time we buy leather or cheese or wool or feathers. I mean, the animal abuse is beyond what you could ever imagine. And you have to watch the documentary. So thank you for mentioning it. Watch Dominion. If I think you are in Australia. Is that right? Did I read that right? I think it just says the $5 now. I can't see what your full name was. But that one was filmed in Australia. But it's the same. The same everywhere around the world. There are so many people abusing animals in every capacity for so many products around our houses. So please, keep doing what you're doing by letting people know about the videos. Thank you. And as far as Isaac Butterfield goes, Isaac Butterfield, for those of you who don't know, is just such a mean person. Like, it's one thing if you are you just don't like vegans and you can just ignore us if you just don't want to be vegan, you don't want to be a good person, you just want to keep hurting animals. But when you start attacking those who are defending them, and you just keep doing it relentlessly to try to get a laugh, like, there's bullying and then there's next level bullying, and that's what some of these people are like. So that's always the challenge for me, is when I see that people do these mean videos and they spread lies about me, or they don't actually refer to the lesson, which is the documentary. What can I do? What can I do? You know what I mean? So thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the donation of $5. It's gonna help me to buy some blueberries today. Maybe I'll chip in to get my computer fixed. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. I'm just on my phone here now. Okay, so this is what I have, guys. I put some chia seeds into some milk last night, along with some blueberries, and honestly I thought it would be a little bit thicker. I guess I didn't put enough chia seeds, but here we go. Let's try it. See what it's like. Here. I don't know if you can see, but there's some blueberries on there, chia seeds, and some milk. Oh my god, it's actually a lot better than I thought. I'm gonna get a bigger spoon. Just a sec. You guys talk among yourselves. Be back in just a second. Okay, I lied. That was more like 7 seconds. Hey, you guys are still here. Thank you. It's so nice to hang out with you guys. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have Gabrielle, who says, may I be a mod? Okay, yes, you already asked, and I said I would try to make you a mod. I just need you to keep doing some teaching, okay? Just teach some vegan facts and let us know that you are actually vegan. Because, see, there's so many trolls here. When people become mods and they're not really vegan, it can lead to some kind of troubles, right? People are mean, and it's been an eye-opener, let me tell you. Me being on social media, to realize how actually cruel people are, it's kind of sad. Yeah, I was really hoping that when I went on social media that all I had to do was just tell the truth about the animals, what they're going through, and people would change. But it turns out that attacking the person who's giving the message is much more the norm. So we got that to deal with, guys. It's not easy. It's so good. Wow. Look again, okay? So this is just chia seeds with blueberries and soy milk, and you just put it overnight in the fridge, and that's a little breakfast. Don't worry, that's not all I'm eating. I love eating. I'm just gonna eat a ton of more food than this. I would have put a little bit more chia seeds, I think, to make it a little bit thicker, but still really good. Where is your puppy? Bella is sleeping. It's still really early here. It was 4:30 when I started the live stream, around then. So she's still in bed with my husband. We have a king-size bed. So he sleeps to my right side. I'm in the middle, and Bella's on the left, and usually she's more like near the feet or whatever. But if I get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, she just comes over and stretches and just takes over my whole spot. And then I'm kind of like relegated to the foot of the bed or something like that. Okay, super chat. Mr. McLaughlin, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate the donation. It's so sweet of you guys. Now I can buy more blueberries. Oh, and somebody else, Angel, $4.99. You guys, you're so generous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your donations and so much appreciate your being here. And all you vegans, like, if you cannot make a donation to this channel, like, don't worry about it. Like, really, I'm just so happy that you are here, engaging and trying to learn about veganism and teaching veganism. That is just really, really wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate you being here. Please tell me a little bit more about you. Oh, Mr. McLaughlin, I'm going vegan thanks to you. Are you really? Are you pulling my leg? Are you just saying that just to be nice? Because it's working. Okay, I'm like really feeling happy. And if it's really true, like, I'm just gonna do a happy dance because I'm gonna start crying. No. This is embarrassing. But I am a really emotional person. Like, if it's really true that you're gonna stop hurting the animals, it just makes me so, so happy. Because they're suffering. A lot. So thank you. Once you really are vegan and you understand about all the reasons that we need to stay vegan, then please become a moderator on this channel. Oh my god, somebody else from Australia, like Tash McLaughlin. Did you see? Isn't Tash Peterson just the greatest? Like, I just love her. She is just so out there. People don't realize, if you are not following Tash Peterson, Vegan Booty, you guys absolutely should follow her. She is trying so hard to work for the animals, and she is the kind of person who physically puts herself in danger. So, you know how I talk about, sometimes on this channel I talk about bravery, and people say, you know, who are their heroes? Well, their heroes are a hockey player or something like that. Like, I just don't get it. A hockey player is not a hero. A hockey player is a grown man who's skating from left to right with a little puck and putting it in a net. That's not a hero. A hero is somebody who risks their personal self to help others. Now, Tash Peterson is somebody that everybody should know about in the entire world, because she is going into places where people are violent towards her. They have grabbed her by the hair. They have pushed her. They have insulted her. They have done all kinds of things to her. And she is just there holding signs and telling people, please stop eating the animals. That's what this young woman is doing. She's not even 30 years old. And she is out there. And people that cannot see how brave this person is just beyond me. Like, I find her to be an incredible woman, an incredible young lady. And so if you're not following her yet, please do. And please tag her in this video. Tell Tash Peterson that Miss Kadie was live and thinking about her. McLaughlin, say, hey, my friend Brenda, Debbie, and Ross are, did you say vegan? Are also, Haley are vegan. Oh, that is so great. Guys, I hope that you become vegan moderators on this channel, because on this channel, every time I post a video, there are always people in the comments below who say the craziest things. And if you're a 12-year-old and you go down and you read all of these things, you're going to believe it, because there's not enough teachers in there to say, actually, that's wrong, and no, you're not telling the truth, and here's the facts. That's what we need in the comment sections. And I cannot possibly be there. Sometimes, like I don't know how long ago, like many months ago, maybe a year ago, at one point I just turned off my comments because I thought, I can't answer them all. But then somebody said, well, it's better that you have some kind of engagement on your channel. So I opened them. Like, I'm just fumbling along. I don't really know. I'm just a normal person like you guys who just cared deeply about the animals and just started teaching some vegan facts. So again, thanks so much for everybody who's donated some money for these super chats. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to keep reading your comments. Okay, you should react to IU and Fusu Show, and the comments gone. It's so frustrating. I don't know, maybe there's a way I can pause when these things go by. Okay. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. Oh no, stop. Okay. You should react to, yeah. show on YouTube. They have 19 million followers and may be a great place to get attention. Okay, I'll take a screenshot of that. IU and Few show. But you know, most times, most of these people, when I react to them, like I did with Sniper Wolf, who has over 30 million followers, they are just there to try to make fun of me and to talk about how ugly I am and how stupid I am, and they don't actually go to the videos that I tell them to go to see. And the video that I want them to see is called don'twatch.org or Dominion. These are the things that I'd like you guys to see. By the way, I want to remind you of this cool channel here. This is a YouTube, a website, and it's called Your Vegan Fallacy Is. And what they do there is they answer every single possible question that you could have about veganism. So if you say, well, what about plants? Don't they feel pain? It'll give you the answer to that. So I think it's a really cool resource. So if you don't have it yet, it's called yourveganfallacyis.com. So maybe write that down. If you want, you can take a screenshot right now. I'll wait. And oh, is that another? Oh, thank you for the $10 donation. I don't know what country you're from. It's in yellow. I don't know what that means. But thank you so much, everybody who is donating. I really do appreciate that so much. If you have a question for me, you've got my attention. If you give a super chat donation, you've got my attention, and I can for sure read your question or your comment out loud. Okay? Okay. So if you haven't got a screenshot yet of this, Your Vegan Fallacy Is. Just get that down, and it's a great, great resource. Now, where's my other book that I was using? Oh yeah, if you haven't yet got this book, this is one that I've been reading lately, and it's called 50 Comebacks for Vegan Kids, and this is also really great. And thanks for the donation again, McLaughlin, and I lost your comment. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, here. Oh, more people. Ethan, Kate, Kim, Lachlan, Kathy, and Mark are vegan too. Okay, I guess you have a lot of vegan friends. That's great. Yeah, I am working right now on writing a book to also respond to vegan phobia and what that is, and to get people to learn that. Vegan phobia is like racism. You need to go to Perth, Australia soon, okay, says McLaughlin. Thanks for the super chat. How am I going to get to Perth, Australia? That is really far. It's the other end of the world. So for example, right now it's 5:07 here in Montreal. What time is it where you are, McLaughlin? I'm imagining it's 12 hours ahead, right? So that's really far by plane. And so, I mean, and the problem is, you know, I have a dog named Bella, my vegan dog Bella, and I wouldn't want to put her on a plane. She would be so scared. I mean, I would do that only if I really, really had to, because it's just, I mean, she would be so traumatized. She would not know what's going on. I just wouldn't feel right about that. Oh, it makes me so sad to think about it. Unless I could go in the cage down there in the freezing cold, dark bottom of the airplane with her and sit in the cage just all curled up. Like, that's what people should have to do, I think. Okay. Vegan Harry says, what can I do to become a mod? Well, Harry, tell you what, just keep teaching. After this video is posted, I'll look for you to write different vegan comments, okay? Like, so you got to remind people, especially to watch the documentaries. Talk about, in your comments, if you want to be a moderator, just write down, first of all, your name is great. You got your name there, first name, _ vegan, and your place of birth, or wherever you're living right now, and your age. And, you know, don't give out any more information than that, because that's not internet safe. But if you just put that information, then that's really great. And then start to do some teaching. Teach about vegan facts. Say, you know, I'm vegan because of, and then write the reasons. And you can also get some ready-made copy-paste comments that you can just repeat often, like the facts that are important. Like, tell people, say, I'm vegan, and it is so important that you watch this documentary. And then you write the name of the documentary, Dominion, or Earthlings, or Cowspiracy. Yesterday, I was at this new restaurant in our neighborhood called Burger Fiance. It's kind of a crazy name. I'm not sure that I like it, honestly, but anyway, Burger Fiance. It's all vegan, and I talked to the owner, And I said to him, why, how did you end up here? What's going on? And he said that he started off being vegan for health. And then he found out what happens to the animals, and he saw these important documentaries. And he said that he saw Cowspiracy. And when I can get my computer fixed, I'm going to try to edit that together and show you my little trip to the restaurant, because the food was so good. I mean, I had been eating raw food only for 8 weeks, and so this is my vegan anniversary day. It also happens to be, my husband and I have been together now for 10 years. Today's June 27th. We met at a public speaking club. Yeah, met at a public speaking club called Toastmasters. And today, June 27th, is our 10-year anniversary of being together since we met, and we became like really good friends. And then 6 years ago, we became vegan. So yeah, you know, I'm just looking at the screen and realizing, wow, the sun is actually coming up behind me, guys. That means it really is becoming morning. All right, let's go back to your questions here. Somebody else is saying, being vegan is the only way to help the animals. Thank you, Vegan Harry, 14, Perth from Australia. Yes, being vegan is such a great way. You can help all the animals you want, but if you're paying people to murder them and you bring them into your body and into your home, and you start wearing their dead bodies as shoes, as leather, like that defeats the whole purpose, right? Here, being vegan means being kind to the animals. It means not paying people to hurt them, right? Now, I think I showed you guys this one time. This here, you see how that's backwards? You see, it's because it really is written backwards. But when I do my TikTok videos, I can wear this and it films it the right way so you can actually read it. So that's something I made. You can see it's just made, I think it's from a Kleenex box. And you just write backwards. Do it in pencil first on the cardboard. And you can kind of decorate it. You see I did sort of a rim around there a little, and then a little bit of colors around the edge. And then you put a little hole in it at the top with an elastic. And so, you know, if you're ever doing some activism, you can, on TikTok, and you want something to show and you haven't had time to write it backwards on your shirt, you can do it that way. You can also, of course, press the invert button. There's an invert button, and what that does is it flips the screen. But sometimes if you have to do multiple takes, like you try to talk and you make a mistake and then you go back and you forget to flip the screen, then you've got the writing on your shirt backwards. And for those of you just joining us, just a reminder that today is my vegan declaration day. I have been vegan since June 27th of 2016. There you go. So that's another thing you can do, is decorate your shirts, because when you walk around, they are a conversation starter. People see the word vegan, and if they are vegan, they'll come up to you and be like, oh, I'm vegan too. And it makes you so happy when that happens. Thank you, Harry, for the donation. Do you still respond to YouTubers? I do. I know people really like it when I do that, and I'll try to do more of it, okay? I will try. It's just that, like I said, it's not my favorite thing to do, to respond to people that are just so mean. I would rather just educate. But when you get somebody like Sniper Wolf, or even Call Me Chris, people often want me to talk about that situation. So Call Me Chris is somebody who has, I don't know, I haven't watched her channel in a long time, but she has millions and millions and millions of followers. And she decided to do a video about me. And she started to talk about, she never referred to any of the animals that I talk about. I talked about how the chickens, there's twice as many chickens on the planet, as there are humans, and that we need to stop eating them because they suffer so much because they're killed at just 7 weeks old, and they are genetically modified in such ways that they can barely stand up. So Call Me Chris didn't talk about that. Oh, Sniper Wolf. Thank you for the donation, McLaughlin, about Sniper Wolf. Yeah, Sniper Wolf and Call Me Chris, these people, they didn't say, you know, it just bothers me so much, because it would be so easy for these people, these young women who have all these followers, to just say, you know what, That Vegan Teacher is talking about these documentaries, so I'm going to go home and watch it, and I'll get back to you and tell you what I think. Can you just imagine if that would have been their reaction? And then they would have come back and said, you know what? It is so sad what happens to the animals. I think we should try to be vegan. Let's try. I can't even freaking imagine how much that would be amazing. Like, imagine somebody with over two young ladies, Sniper Wolf and Call Me Chris, they have between them, I don't even know how many million of followers, because on TikTok alone they probably have 30 million each, and I don't know. It's crazy. So if they had just said, you know what, let's watch those documentaries. Let's go and watch Dominion and see what that vegan teacher's talking about. And they would have come back and said, it's horrifying, guys. She's right. We have to go and we have to be as vegan as possible. The world would have been amazing. They would have saved so many animals because all of their followers would have started a little bit at a time, reducing eggs, reducing meat, reducing cheese. Judge Judy should be vegan too. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the donation again, McLaughlin. Yes, exactly. You know, we need to stop lying to kids. We need to stop lying and stop pretending that these animals have a quick death and that somehow that's okay. It is never right to kill somebody who doesn't want to die. There is no humane way to do the wrong thing. It's like saying there's a nice way to rape somebody. Like, there isn't. Like, they don't want you to touch them. Don't put a gun to someone's head. Don't slit their throat. Stop lying to kids and making it seem like it's okay to hurt these animals. It is not okay. It's so sad. All right, I'm just going through my signs here a little bit. Thank you to everyone who is here. For you guys who are just joining, I am Miss Kadie, that vegan teacher from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I'm having coffee with you guys, which isn't actually coffee, which is actually water. So cheers. Cheers to you guys. Animals are friends, not food. If you want to get these mugs, there's a link below. They're such a great thing to buy because you can put them on your desk at school or in your office, and you can, when people come over, it's a great way to remind people that veganism is a moral baseline. It gets people thinking about it. And there's 4 of them. See? Here's another one. My wool, my legs, not yours. Don't eat baby animals. Don't eat lamb chops. My God. I used to have a little dog that looked like a little lamb one time. Her name was Lacey before Bella. I'm so sad that I miss her. Anyway, here's cow's milk. It's for baby cows. And eat veggies, not us. Which is your favorite, guys? Which mug, if you were to get one of these, I wish I could give you guys each one free. I would love to just put these in the mail and give them to you. But there's some company that deals with these. They print the things on and they send them to you directly. But if you get one, if you order one, just make a video, please, of you unpacking it and let me see it. Tag me in it. I would love to see your reaction as you get it. And it has the writing on both sides, so that's kind of cool. I don't know what my favorite one is. I really don't. I mean, I just really like them all in their own unique way. No? All right. Let's see what other comments we have. Hazel is here. I like the eat veggies, not us mug. Okay, eat veggies, not us. You like this one? Do you? You like that one? Yeah, look at that. Look at the cute little babies, eh? That's a cute one. So that's, again, you can get this and you can either buy it as a gift for somebody who's vegan. Maybe you have a vegan friend and their birthday's coming up and you don't know what to get them. You can buy them this. And like I said, you can even just put it on your desk with pencils in it. And it's always going to be a reminder to anyone who comes towards you that you are vegan, that you care about the animals, and it's a great conversation starter. Thanks, guys. What's your favorite vegan recipe? Well, my favorite vegan food, I think, to eat is absolutely everything. I don't know. I really just love everything. Went to this restaurant yesterday and I had, for the first time in my life, I tried the Impossible Burger. And I know many of you are thinking that Impossible Burger has been around for years. How come you haven't tried it yet? Because I don't usually eat that much processed food. I eat stuff like this, like simply just plain stuff. This is like whole foods. Blueberries mixed with chia seeds and soy milk or some kind of plant milk. That's what I eat, mostly. But yesterday, we went out to celebrate because it was well, today's actually the day, but today's Monday, so we wanted to celebrate on Sunday because it's easier because my husband has to work. But anyway, we went out to a restaurant and we ordered, he had the, it's called pulled pork. So obviously it's not real pork, but they use shiitake mushrooms with some kind of, I think a fork or something. Anyways, they rip them apart somehow, and it's like, it tastes meaty. So he had that in a bun, and it was so good. So good. And I had the Impossible Burger, and it was so good. Now, I had a vegan friend beside me who said she cannot even eat it because it's so much like meat that it just makes her feel icky because it seems so much like meat. So I encourage you to try these vegan burgers. It is not something that you should eat every day, just like you shouldn't eat meat every day. Like, it's not healthy. You should eat meat never. But, you know, when you're going out once in a while, get these things as like a treat. They are so good. They just like fill you up like, oh, I love eating. This is the thing that makes me laugh so much when people say, oh, you're so skinny, or you're so weak. And the thing is, I've always been this way. I mean, I love eating. I have to be careful. I could get really fat, and if I overeat, it's so easy. So I just, you know, I try to stay healthy and not to eat too much. Okay, so here's another sign I have, and this one says, end racism, homophobia, vegan phobia, ageism, and ableism. So these are basically just different ways that people are prejudiced in the world. And being mean to anyone just because of the way that they look doesn't seem right to me. That's why I'm not prejudiced against people, for example, who are young. If somebody's really young and they know about veganism, the reasons to be vegan, I allow them to be moderators on this channel. I am proud of the young people who know all of the information. I don't discriminate. If you're 10 years old and you know the vegan facts, why you should be vegan, and you are able to teach on this channel, you are welcome to be a teaching assistant. There are many kids who are vegan who know more about nutrition than an actual real-life doctor who learns almost nothing in school about nutrition. All they learn is to prescribe medications. So thanks again for being. Okay, somebody's okay. So it's react to. Okay, you're telling me all these different people to react to. Can you please not keep spamming the same comment, because I know you're trying to get my attention. But teach him about animal industries. I will. It's 4 million subscribers. Okay, you know what? I'll take a screenshot of that. Okay, and I'll just a sec, and I'll try to remember to go to it later. Okay, but the best thing that you can do, Yimi, is to do an actual video yourself. If you want me to react to somebody, what is better is you react to them. You talk. You have to talk. You have to show a little bit of what they say, a little bit of why it's wrong. You react, and then I will react to your reaction. Do you know what I mean? Don't make the video too long, and that way you can do the work of doing the activism yourself, and I will help to promote your activism. You know what I mean? Okay? Okay. So I'm talking about here before about ending racism. So racism, of course, is judging somebody just by the way that they look and being mean to them. And homophobia is the same thing. You just decide that you don't like somebody just because they want to love somebody of their own gender or whatever. Like, just let people be as long as they're not hurting anybody. And vegan phobia is also wrong. That's attacking animal rights activists for no reason. That's not nice. It's mean. They're just trying to defend the animals. And ageism is when you're mean to somebody because of their age, or you discriminate. You say, well, you're too old to do that job, even though they might be completely able to do that job. Or you might say, oh, you're too young to do that job, even though they might be completely able to do that job. So we don't discriminate. And ableism is when you look at somebody and you might think, well, maybe they have a handicap because they're in a wheelchair and therefore they can't do some job or whatever. And you know, the thing I'm trying to convince you of is just to look beyond that and see what can they do. And maybe you're wrong. Maybe they can do these things. Maybe they are able. So we give people the benefit of the doubt, and we don't discriminate. Okay, discrimination is just mean. And how you know that is because you use your imagination, put yourself in their position. You wouldn't want somebody to be mean to you just because of the way that you look, or because of the way you were born. Okay. Oh, thank you for the donation very much. I really appreciate it. If you have a question when you donate, make sure you write it down or comment and I will read it out loud. Thank you for the super chat. It's such a cool thing, this super chat. All right, it really helps because every little bit helps to help me buy blueberries and chia seeds and to keep going with the. I gotta pay money, I think, to get my computer fixed. It's a disaster. Every time I try to use it, it's like super slow. I was trying to do PowerPoints yesterday and I was pressing something and then the delay was so long. It was like I press a button, it would take like long time to register and then it would work. Those of you who have computers and work at them might understand my frustration, especially when I'm trying to edit something really fast and then it didn't work. If you're just joining us, it is my Vegan Declaration Day. June 27th, 2016 was the day that I declared that I was going to be vegan and stop hurting animals. And I'm hoping that today will also be your Vegan Declaration Day. Wouldn't that be cool? If you have the same Vegan Declaration Day as me, look, the day's not over yet, right? You can decide right now that you want to be vegan from now on. Now, all this means is that you declare it and you must say it out loud to everybody that you possibly can. Write it on your fridge because you want to be held responsible. You don't want to wake up tomorrow and then go like, oh, you know what? I changed my mind. You want to make sure that everybody knows. So they're going to be the, you said you were going to be vegan on June 27th. That's your Vegan Declaration Day. And then you're really going to make sure that you stick to it and help you out. So June 27th is the day that I decided I didn't want to hurt animals anymore after I saw how they were exploited. And I just cried and cried and cried when it really hit me. And at first I was trying to do this thing where I would like I'll cut down on cheese and I'll cut down on eggs. And then I realized like that's just so dumb. If you know that it hurts, if you know that you're hurting somebody, you don't just cut down on the hurting, you stop it completely, right? That's why we have to strive to be vegan. And here's another sign that I made, and this one is from, look, it's from a Cheerio box. See, take the back of the boxes. These are donated to me by my wonderful neighbors, Cody and Susie, who collect all their pizza and Cheerio boxes and bring them over for me, and I make these signs. And I use them in different videos. It's a way to just sort of recycle and reuse them. So this says, how can we, if we have the same ears to hear, the same eyes to see, the same beating heart, full of will to live, then how can we justify exploiting and hurting them? We can't justify it, right? If we feel the same hunger and thirst, the same fear of harm, and the same love of freedom, then how can we justify killing and eating them? We can't justify it. Everyone watching knows that it's wrong to hurt somebody who did nothing wrong. Everybody here can be vegan from now on. So I want you guys to seriously consider making this your Vegan Declaration Day. The same day, for me, it's been 6 years. This can be day one for you. Now, I don't want you to panic at this idea. I don't want you to think, oh my God, I have a fridge full of meat and things that are going to go bad, okay? There's lots of options. The first one is you can give all of these things away if you don't want to eat them anymore. Just open up your fridge, take everything out, walk up to your neighbor and say, look, I have all this extra food. I've decided to be vegan. Would you like my frozen fish or whatever? And you can also decide that you're going to eat them slowly. Okay, now some of you, some vegans might say, no, once you've declared you're vegan, you should not put one other thing in your body. And I can see that, but really for me, it's about stopping to pay for the exploitation, not buying it anymore, not bringing it into your home deliberately. If you declare today is your Vegan Declaration Day and you want to take the time to say goodbye to these animals, I know it might sound a bit weird, but let's say you have a little bit of cheese left in your fridge and you decide, this is the last time I'm going to eat this, any cheese at all from a cow. You can do that. And as you're eating it, as you're swallowing it and you're saying, goodbye cheese, I'm never eating you again, I want you to say, I'm so sorry to the little baby cows that got murdered for that cheese. And as you're eating it and swallowing it, you might find that the act of swallowing that cheese is so painful emotionally, knowing what you did to those animals, that will really be a way to solidify it for you. Okay, same thing as if you have, let's say, bacon in your fridge, and you decide that this is your vegan declaration day, and you want to stop eating animals. That's what you can do, is you can just say, okay, I'm never going to buy any dead corpses again. I'm not putting anything in my shopping cart. Nothing is coming through the walls of my home anymore unless it's vegan. But if you have some dead body parts still in your house, and you for some reason think you want to eat that last bit of bacon, go ahead, fry it up, but pay attention to what you're doing. Do it slowly and realize that this is the flesh of an innocent pig who was murdered in a gas chamber, who screamed, who was sad, terrified, and felt bewildered. And as you're frying up that last piece of bacon, and as you start to eat that last piece of bacon that's in your house, and as you're swallowing that bacon, there will be part of it that tastes good, I know, because it's fat and it's salty, but you can get fat and salt, oil and salt from vegan foods later. As you're swallowing that, I want you to think about the animal, and I want you to say that you're so, so sorry. And you might find that as you're chewing and swallowing that last piece of bacon, that you might not even want to finish that last bit, because you might start crying. In fact, you might start crying a lot, because it's both an end to a life that you knew, where you fit into society and where you did everything like everybody else, and a new beginning of you being brave. It's a new chance for you to be brave and to be who you really want to be, a good person. I know you don't want to hurt them. I know it. And you can do this. And I'm always here for support. I'm going to try my best to support you as much as I can. And remember, if you ever fail, if you ever for some reason eat an animal product, it doesn't mean that you stop. It means you say, fuck, I fucked up. Damn it, I'm mad at myself. And then you fix it. You don't say, okay, well, I blew it. You know, now I'm not going to be vegan anymore. You don't do that. You say, okay, I screwed up, and I'm going to try harder now. I'm going to do better. And again, the best thing that you can do is to hold yourself accountable to stay vegan, is to tell everyone around you that you're going to be vegan from now on. And, you know, you're going to ask them for help. You're going to say, look, you might see me trying to cheat once in a while, because it's hard to not do what society does. But you say to your family and your friends, don't let me be somebody I don't want to be. Help me to be who I want to be. I want to be vegan. Please help me stay on this track. And if you find that they're trying to sabotage your efforts, if you find that they are trying to encourage you to be not vegan for whatever reason, like, oh, just have a little piece of cheese, or just have this cake I made for you, it has just a little bit of egg, then you know that you tell those people, you say, no, are you my friend or not? Are you my nice grandmother, or are you a mean grandmother who's going to try to get me to eat things that are not in line with my morals? Okay, don't let people make you feel guilty. This can happen a lot. People make some food, you go to their home, like, oh, I made you this beautiful cake. Don't you want to try just a little bit? And you're like, why are you trying to make me be somebody I don't want to be? Right? You have to have the guts to say that to them. Say to them, if you love me, you will not be offering me foods that have eggs in them. If you love me, you're not going to be offering me foods that have milk in them, because my heart doesn't want to hurt the animals, so please stop tempting me. Okay, and that's what real friends do. Also remember that once you become vegan, you can start to Google vegan pet foods, because you're not really fully vegan if you're paying people to hurt animals on your behalf. So Google vegan pet foods and start to remember that your health is the priority. If you don't have your health and your pets don't have their health, you pretty much got nothing. You're always going to be in pain. You're always going to be suffering. You're always going to be overweight or have cardiac problems. You're going to need medication. Do your best to stay in good health. And that includes your pets. And they can be vegan. Just figure out how. Learn how. Google healthy vegan pet foods. Okay, my dog Bella has been vegan now. It's coming up to almost 5 years and she's fine. All right, what else have we got here in terms of signs? What's this one? Prosciutto is made. Prosciutto. You know, my mother-in-law, she's Italian and 82 and vegan. She can do it. You can too. Prosciutto is made by killing 6-month-old pigs, cutting off their legs, slicing their muscles into thin pieces of flesh. I used to go to this place. It's called the Vienna Pastry Shop, I think. It's here on the island of Montreal. And we would go and get our pastries there. And there were all these different sandwich meats, and I used to get them for my kids. I used to get just slice up this much salami, this much of that. Oh my God, I had no idea what the animals went through. I feel so stupid, so guilty that I paid for so much suffering. So thank you for joining me here with Coffee with Miss Kadie, which is actually water. Let's drink again. If you guys don't have water in your cup, go get some now if you want to. You want to stay healthy, make sure you get a lot of water in you. It's really great. Keeps your kidneys going, lubricates everything. Right? There's a lot of things in our health that we don't have control over. You know, sometimes people get cancer. God knows what's in the environment in terms of pesticides and pollutants, but we can at least do our best to try to stay healthy, right? This is a gift. This whole thing is a gift from nature, all of it. Your hair, your eyes, your body, your heart. It's a miracle that everything works well. When you think about it, your heart actually pounds all this blood around your body, and you don't even have to do anything. And it's busy making pee and poo and digesting, and your hair is growing without you doing anything. It's a bloody miracle. So try to take care of your body. You're here for such a short time. Might as well try to stay healthy, and part of that is drinking water. And if you are having coffee with me, that's okay. Coffee's okay once in a while. Just try not to get addicted to anything, because addiction is a bad thing. It's like you become a slave to something. Bottoms up. All right, so I drank 1 mug of this water from this one. Animals are friends, not food. Now I'm gonna fill another one. Now somebody told me that their favorite mug was this one. Remember, if you want to get these mugs, you can just get them in the link below. They're great for having around the house. They're a great reminder to be vegan, and for anyone who comes over as a guest, you can put them on your desk at school or your desk at work. You can also just put them there with a bunch of pencils in them, whatever. And they have, what I like is that the logo's on both sides. You can get them by just going in the link below. I'm gonna go fill this with some water. This will be a chance for all of us to go get some more water or coffee, okay? Now I'm gonna be back in like 15 seconds, no, maybe 30, because my tap is right here. But you guys take your time. I'm still gonna be here for a little while longer, okay? I'm so happy that you're here hanging out with me this morning. It's fun to have coffee and a little bit of time with you before the day gets going. All right, be right back, hold on. Plenty of protein, they really do. Vegan, it's healthy, no, it's true. Plenty of protein, they really do. So what the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. Hi. Wow, 55 of you are still here. That's a miracle. So nice to have you guys here. Try to picture if you were all in my house here. I actually have quite a big kitchen because we took down some walls. We could probably cram 55 of you in here. It would be so fun if you guys were on the couches and at my table with me, just all hanging out. Even those of you who are mean, I'm sure that if you were actually in my house, you wouldn't be mean. I know you'd be polite. Right? Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll have a big potluck in my backyard or a big camp out. You guys can bring tents. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. You guys can come camping in my backyard. Like a mini, like veg fest. That vegan teacher's house. Just whoever wants to come. Just put a tent up. It's like a 24-hour party or something. That'd be cool. I would love that. So here's another sign that I had. I'm just going through different cardboards I have, and this is it. Would you be able to kill the animals yourself? Now, I know some of you are saying right now, yeah, you would. You don't care about killing fish. Wouldn't bother you to kill a pig, but for me, I know that when it comes the time to hurt anyone, it doesn't feel good. In fact, I worked as a registered nurse for 25 years. And you know what the hardest part was for me? Is when I would have to hurt my patients, even though it was for their own good. For example, when I had to start intravenously, just put a needle in somebody. A lot of times it didn't hurt people, right? But sometimes people are so scared and they're so nervous, and you're just like trying to get the needle in, and sometimes they would move, or their veins were really small or really hard, so the needle would not even penetrate. It would just like move the vein over. It's there's all kinds of patients, and whenever I had to do something like that would hurt my patient, even though it was for their own good, it was really hard for me. That's why I was not good working in pediatrics. When I worked as a registered nurse at McMaster University Hospital, there was an intensive care unit that I worked in. It was half for adults and half for kids. And taking care of kids who were so sick, it was just so hard for me to separate my heart from them. I just seeing them all with these tubes and just seeing them crying but not even able to cry because they had a tube in them, and so they couldn't cry. Like, they could cry but you couldn't hear them, and just we had to sometimes tie down their arms and their legs because otherwise they would just pull all their tubes out. It was just so heartbreaking trying to explain to these little kids, like, we're just trying to help you, and they didn't understand, and they just wanted their moms, and their moms and dads couldn't always be there. And sometimes one of the hardest things was when we found out that the parents were quite negligent, like they let the kids play on a high balcony and didn't watch them, and the kids fell down, and oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, the sign I'm holding up is about the animals, and I got a bit off track there talking about patients that I used to have as a nurse. But the point is that I can't hurt anybody. I don't like to hurt people. I really don't. But yeah, I hope that you won't be killing any animals. I hope that you will seriously consider how they feel. And if you know that you couldn't hurt an animal, if you're like me, you know you couldn't, then please consider to also be vegan from now on. Because you couldn't hurt the chickens, the cows, and the pigs yourself, then why pay someone else to do it? You know? Yeah. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh, if you could push a button and the entire world would go vegan over the next year, would you push it knowing all your friends and family would be vegan too? Okay, like even if you're not vegan right now, would you push that button? Because think of how much easier it would be to be vegan if your friends and your family and your co-workers and your neighbors were all becoming vegan with you. Wouldn't that be good? Oh, go vegan. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Thank you, Gabrielle. Yes, it's my Vegan Declaration Day. June 27th, I became vegan in 2016. So today's June 27th, and I have been vegan now. My husband and I are vegan now for 6 years. 6 years. So I was just saying, Gabrielle, that wouldn't it be cool if everyone around us went vegan as well? How much would that help people? Because a lot of times people want to be vegan, but they don't know where to start, and the whole world is around them. It seems like nobody's vegan, and they just feel like, oh, it's too hard. And so it takes strength of character. You have to be really willing to, do you have a Discord? Yes, Vegan Harry, I do have a Discord, but I need help to run it, because what happened was, I started this Discord, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. Everybody told me to start it, but I just don't have the time to be on there and engaging with people. I just don't. I'm working all the time. I'm always researching, I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm putting videos up. It takes a lot of time, like literally every minute of the day that I'm not eating or in the shower or just doing chores, I'm always working. So I don't have time to interact with people. I don't know how other YouTubers do it. I don't know how you have the time to go into Discord and chat with people. So I'm looking for a team who would like to help to run my Discord channel. Those who can go in there and sort of make sure that everybody's behaving, and there's sort of roles, I guess. I don't really even know how Discord works that much. I go in there and I feel kind of lost. I feel like I'm in a maze. I don't know where the buttons are. I don't find it that user-friendly, but I see value in it. I see value in people talking and getting to know each other. And you guys all who are vegan here, getting to know each other and becoming friends. So there is a channel, but the problem is that so many people, when I first was on TikTok and that, started different Discord channels and pretended to be me, and they're not me. So my Discord channel, if you want, I will try to get a little more. Okay, you can help me, vegan. Thank you. If you guys are actually vegan and really know about the animals and share the same values as I do, you care about the ethics, then we can talk. And one of the places to talk, I guess, is Discord. I guess I should try to get in there and make you guys moderators there. I'm not really sure how to start. Well, let me think about that, okay? Because I do see value in it. I want to bring you guys together to be friends and to be able to chat and to share information over there. Thank you for the donation. You're saying, can I become mod? Oh, I'm just looking at my phone. My phone is there on my laptop, and I can't find your message now. Hold on, let me press the button here and see if okay, can I be mod? Good morning, hopefully you have a good day. Gabrielle, it says you're only 9 years old, and that's great. I'm not going to discriminate against you if you're only 9 years old and you want to be a moderator, but maybe you don't realize, maybe you put the number 9 there thinking that's your lucky number, but it's supposed to be your age. Okay, and so I just want to make sure that you know the vegan facts and you're able to write proper sentences, and it's fine if you copy and paste comments. It's not a big deal. Just make sure that you write down comments below to help educate people. And as I see that you're educating people and I learn to trust you, that you're not a troll, then yes, I will be super happy to make you a moderator. Okay? And thank you for the super chat. Am I allowed to be mod? Vegan Harry 14 Perth, Australia. You will be allowed to be a moderator. Just keep teaching vegan facts, and I'll check down below after this video and see what you write, and then I will click on the button to make you a moderator because you seem to have your name right there. Usually I ask to put the age at the end, but that's like, as long as you have the information there, I'm happy. And as long as you're, actually Harry, can you put Harry first? Because if you have the word vegan first, it's harder for me to tag you because everybody has the same word vegan first, you know what I mean? So if I have a lot of moderators, I just want to quickly tag you and say, write something. If I just have to type in the H and then the rest auto puts there, it's a lot easier. Do you know what I mean? So just switch the words around, like Harry first and vegan second. I hope that made sense. Anyway, wow, we have so many signs here that I've done. Google vegan dog food. I already talked about this with another little one, but here's another one. And here's an interesting one. Did you know that only 19% of global soy production goes towards the products for humans, and 77% is used to feed animals? So let's try and memorize some facts, okay? Because sometimes it's good to just memorize a couple of things, because then when you're in a conversation, you want to teach somebody about veganism, you have some facts at your fingertips. So let's memorize this one, okay? So 19% of global, all over the world, soy production goes towards products for humans. So 19% is for the humans. And 77 is used to feed animals. So that's interesting. I wonder where the other percentages went. But anyway, this is the facts that I got from Wikipedia or some reputable enough source. So the point, though, being that the animals are the ones that we mostly grow the crops for. So it would be much more efficient and effective, better for the environment and the animals, if we don't feed the food to the animals and we just take the animals out of the equation and we feed the food directly to humans. Don't breed animals into existence. Don't create animals on this planet who are just here to suffer and to be turned into meat afterwards. Okay? So thank you very much for being here. I want to tell you about the 3 stages of truth. This is interesting. When vegans first start talking, there are these stages of truth that you will find are existing and that will help you if you know what they are. So the first is that truth is often ridiculed. So people will just laugh at you for being vegan. They will try to make fun of you, and they won't take you seriously. And the second one, it's violently opposed. That means that people will try really hard to be angry with you and get you removed and say, we don't want to hear your message. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Do you think we'll ever have a vegan world? I think that everyone's born vegan, and I think that we can get a vegan world, meaning that everybody's conscious about the animals and they do the least harm to them, as opposed to a world right now where people just are not awake. They don't realize that animals are sentient. So that is what I'm striving for, is just to get people aware so they can make educated choices, to see into the animal's eyes and see that there is personhood inside each animal that they feel. And so do I think that we can have a world that's awake and more conscious? Yes, I think so. We could definitely do a lot more to improve. So anyway, getting back to these truths. So the third is that it's accepted as being self-evident. So people at first will fight you about veganism. First they'll laugh about it or ignore you, and then they'll start to try to fight you and get you removed and deplatformed. They'll do what they do to me. They will try to find fault in me. They will criticize my physical appearance, which has nothing to do with me helping the animals. They will try to attack me personally, try to make fun of me, try to discredit me. They do that to all animal rights activists, instead of just looking at the data and the information. But then eventually, they will see the truth. They will look at the data and the information, and they will become vegan because they just can't help it when they're finally able to have the strength to look at the truth. Okay, somebody writes, I'm going to make a GoFundMe for the animals. Okay, great. But you know what? The best thing you can do for the animals is to try to teach about veganism. Because the animals don't need money so much, unless of course they're in sanctuaries. That's great. Do a GoFundMe and help to feed the animals that are in these orphanages these sanctuaries. Yeah, that would be great. Stop hurting innocent animals. They never did a single thing wrong to you, ever. So nobody needs to hurt them. Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing a GoFundMe is a great idea. Yes, it is. There's many sanctuaries that don't have enough money to pay for the animals that they have under their care. And imagine how great people are who have these sanctuaries, who take in these animals that are hurt, that are unloved, that are cast aside. I mean, these are truly great people who take them in and take them under their care, because that takes a lot of emotional energy, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of time. And equally important is to try to raise awareness about what goes on. Every animal rights activist needs to get out there and do as much as they possibly can. Every vegan needs to get out there. Be as passionate as you can. Talk about it all the time. The animals need us to raise our voices. Being vegan is actually not enough. You have to be an activist. Thank you for the donation. Harry, who says, the animals need people like that vegan teacher who disrupts society. They do. We need to disrupt society, and it's unfortunate because then people think they don't like us, or they think, what's she trying to do? She's just trying to get attention. But we're trying to get attention to get you to watch the important documentaries. And here's the sign that I made from cardboard. I want all of you guys to make a sign like this when you have a box of cereal. See, this came from some box of cereal that my neighbor donated to me. I collect all the cardboard. And just make a sign like this. See, it's easy. It just says watchdominion.com. Okay, use your nicest handwriting. Do it in pencil first if you want to. And then in all of your videos, hold up this sign or put these signs places. You can even just write on the cardboard and just leave it in the meat section. You know, just to get the word out that people need to watch these documentaries, because once they watch them, they change. Unless you are a psychopath or a sociopath with really almost no barely beating heart, you will watch this and you will be moved and you will be horrified about what you're paying for, and you will change. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan, and you're on your way. I'm really proud of you guys today for being here. So I'm going to keep this one handy and show this often. All right, time to drink more. We're on our second cup. This one says, eat veggies, not us. And these mugs can be purchased by going to the link below. And I don't really make any money on these cups. It's really, I give away the money to the sanctuaries. The money is really just there to donate to sanctuaries that have no ability to feed the animals or have a hard time. So for example, near us here, there are some sanctuaries who have a hard time getting enough hay. It costs money. The barns break down, all kinds of things. So you can just buy a cup like this. But the main reason I want you to get these cups is because I think they're really great, a great tool to help you to remind people to be vegan. Because it doesn't break if you take care of it, and it can be used on a table, on a desk. You can give guests this mug when they come to visit. So I encourage you to get these. And I said there's a set of 4 of them that you can get, and you can give them away as gifts. And right now we're drinking water in them. So cheers to you guys. Go get some water, and I'm gonna try and drink. I'm gonna see how many. You know what? I'm gonna drink this whole cup. It's filled to the top. I'm gonna count how many sips, just out of curiosity. Let's see if I can do it in one shot. Here I go. Okay, that was 15 gulps. Thank you. I went to Montreal and found the Happy Pet Path. I didn't knock on your door because I didn't want to bother you. You did? Harry, did you really? All the way from Australia? Are you joking? Listen, if you're all the way from Australia and you're actually vegan, you can always write to me and tell me they're here. Leave a note on my door. I mean, of course I don't want everybody to ring my doorbell because I'm just a normal person here, and I'm not interested in posing for photos and stuff like that. But if you're vegan, if you're an animal rights activist, especially if you're vegan and you would like me to interview you for my channel, that would be awesome. So Happy Pet Path is, yeah, very close to my house. Okay, let's have a look. What else do we have? Because you are not vegan, you are willfully choosing to be an animal abuser. That's another truth. You are willfully choosing. You are paying somebody to hurt animals on your behalf if you're not vegan. So please be as vegan as possible. So I want to thank everybody today for being here and drinking with me, drinking water with me. Now I've had 2 cups, and I said I was going to drink from each of these cups before ending the live stream. So I have had some from the Animals Are Friends Not Food. I have had a glass of water from Eat Veggies Not Us. And now I'm going to go get some from My Wool, My Legs Not Yours. I'm going to be right back. And I'm going to go get some more water. You guys get some more water too, okay? Water's good for us. Okay. I got to dry the cup, the outside, because my signs are made out of cardboard, and if they get wet, it's a disaster. All right. Thank you everybody for being here in my kitchen here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. If you're just joining us, I am That Vegan Teacher, and I'm here to talk about the animals and try to encourage you to think about what you're eating today and to not buy any animal products as you go forward. I'm also encouraging you to drink a lot of water today. So we've had 2 cups so far, and we're going to go for the 3rd now. Before I do, I'm going to read this to you, and you tell me what you think of this. Racism is wrong. Homophobia is wrong. Now I just wrote on this card that I'm bi because it's a fact, and because it shouldn't matter at all whether I'm bi or not. It has nothing to do with anything, but people are always saying, well, you're not part of the LGBTQ community, so how can you understand? But it's like saying that just because I'm not somebody with darker skin, I cannot speak out on their behalf. It's silly. Of course I can. I can defend them. I can defend the animals. I can defend any group of people. And my point is that all of these people, no matter what your skin color, no matter what group you're part of, you can be vegan. Because you can strive to be kind to the animals. Okay? So I'm not forcing you. I'm making videos. People say, well, you're forcing us to be vegan, but I'm not. I'm just here making videos. That's it, talking. Talking is not forcing. And then it says, I respect religions that don't pay for the rape, torture, confinement, and murder of innocent animals. Because people say, do you respect my religion? Well, I don't respect a religion. A religion is just a thing. It's not tangible. I respect people who are kind. That's what I respect. People who are trying hard to not hurt others, trying hard to be vegan, trying hard to protect the animals. So why are you vegan phobic? Those of you in the comment section who are mean. Now I notice that there's not too many mean people right now. Hazel says she really wants to visit Happy Pet Path. Yeah, it's just a bicycle path. There's really not much there. I mean, you guys have seen it. It's just a bicycle path near my home. And I've put up a bunch of signs there of different animal names, animals who live here. So they're the names of them. So like there's arrows pointing towards different people's directions. And there's animal names of people who love certain animals. And basically I tried to do some vegan education there too, where I put up these plastic signs that talk about the important documentaries to watch, like Dominion, which I showed you before. Remember to watch this documentary here. And all kinds of different documentaries like Earthlings, Cowspiracy, and Seaspiracy. Oh yeah, earlier I was telling you about the restaurant I went to yesterday, and the owner had seen all of these different documentaries and had this vegan restaurant, and it's so great. It's great to support different vegan restaurants in your neighborhood. Why love one but eat the other? Look how similar they are. Yeah, a cow and a dog. So similar. Doesn't make any logical sense. If aliens came down right now and they saw what we do, they would be like, I don't get it. Why are you eating one and the other one gets to sleep in your bed? Like, why are you mean to one when you could just eat tofu, lentils and beans instead? So that's what we hear about. Okay, so we're gonna go for our next mug. Full of water. I am drinking 4 mugs of water before I end this live stream, and I'm gonna go for this is a third now, and it says, my wool, my legs, not yours. We shouldn't be hurting animals. We shouldn't be cutting off their legs. I mean, just think about how crazy that is. How can we do that to little lambs? It's mind-boggling. When it really hits you, it's just like, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to drink this now. I counted the last time 15 gulps to go through this. I'm going to try and see if I can do it in 15 big gulps again. And if you guys have ordered these mugs and you're drinking with me at the same time, that's amazing. I know that many of you guys have told me that you've ordered the mugs and you're so happy with them. So if you want, it goes in the link below, you can order the mugs. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Go buy some blueberry. Aww. Yes. Love you. Could you get me? You understand? I mean, it's really true. When you guys give me some super chat money and I'm buying blueberries or raspberries, I actually think about you. I'm like, oh yeah, this is from that person. And you know, I'm buying a bag of chia seeds. Like, I think about you. You're helping to nourish me. You're helping me to go on. So I really appreciate it. And I you know, sometimes you guys are thinking, oh, I can only donate $2 or whatever. Are you kidding me? I'm so happy. Any little super chat just makes me feel really happy. All right, so I'm going to go for another spoon of my chia seeds that I soaked last night with blueberries and soy milk. Pretty sure it's soy milk. It could be almond milk. I'm pretty sure it's soy milk. So I'm going to have another bite of this. See that? Chia pudding. Mmm. It's actually getting a little more solid as it sits here. And the chia seeds swell up. Oh, it's so good. You know, your taste buds change as you become more vegan. Okay, oh sorry, Harry. Thank you for the super chat, Harry. My newest TikTok account is called End Animal Cruelty Now, with underscores in between. If you want to find me on TikTok, a good thing to do is just find the tag thatveganteacher. Just like type in hashtag thatveganteacher, and you'll usually find something. I know there's many videos there of accounts that have been banned, which is really a sad thing about society, that they ban animal rights activists from telling the truth. It's just crazy. I mean, it's really just mind-boggling. Like, literally people are there eating dead bodies on TikTok, eating hamburgers and steaks and everything, and going to zoos and filming these animals behind bars, like filming them in these jails. And we are just trying to say, stop all of this, stop hurting them. We try to show what happens so people can be educated, and our videos get banned. Just think about how crazy that is. Let's say we were defending the dark-skinned community, or we were defending dogs or cats, whatever, you know, children in distress, name the group. And TikTok would say, well, no, we don't want you to defend these people. Because what? Because why? Don't we want the world to be a better place? Of course we do. I do. All right, I'm gonna drink now. Everybody got your mugs ready? We're gonna drink some more water. The last two was 15 gulps. Oh, another super chat. Okay, hi Miss Kadie, I've joined your Patreon. Please unblock my main. Oh, where did your message go? Wait. Please unblock my main account as you promised. Okay, who is this person? I joined your Patreon. Okay, I will go into Patreon today and I will try to do this unblocking thing. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm gonna try to go, I'm gonna make a note. No, I won't. I'll just absolutely do it right after I hang up from when I stop this live stream, okay? Thank you. I don't know why your account got blocked in the first place. Did you do something bad? Because unless you know what happened actually? I just remembered. Okay, first of all, thank you, Gabrielle, for the super chat. We love you and all your work. Thank you so much, guys. You're great. I want to tell you something that happened. One time, maybe it was 6 months ago, we had a couple of trolls who came in, and what they did is they started banning a ton of accounts. And maybe yours got banned by accident then. And this is actually why I feel really bad. There were some trolls in there, and at the time we had loads of moderators, like over 100 moderators. And because we didn't know who the bad guys were and who the good guys were, we had to basically close everything down, cut off all the moderators, and start from scratch. And many moderators thought that I was mad at them, but I wasn't. Many of them were amazing vegan animal defenders, and they're like, why did Miss Kadie just block me? But I never knew that they wanted to come back, and I was just hoping that they would. And anyway, all this to say that if for some reason you're blocked from my account and you're actually a good person and you want to be a moderator, and like, I'm really sorry that you got blocked, and I'm trying my best to put as many people back as I can. Okay, so this person, it was a mistake probably because I commented many times. Okay, I'm just gonna see what happens. Okay, I've just clicked on your name, okay, and it says hide user on this channel, which I know you don't want me to press. It says remove, report, pin message, go to channel, or add moderator. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, in good faith right now, I'm gonna add you as a moderator. And I'm gonna hope that you're not some really mean troll right now, okay? Because I don't know, sometimes we just have to trust people. So there, I pressed it. Okay, so try to write something now and see if your name appears in blue, okay? And also, if you can, change your name to the class uniform, which is supposed to be your first name, and then the word vegan as kind of our family name with underscores. Anyway, you know what I mean, okay? All right, I'm checking to see if you write something now, because I made you a moderator, so let's see. And I'm gonna drink. Let's drink, guys. This took me 15 big gulps before. Let's go. Bottoms up, get your water. Time to drink. Here we go. Oh God, I don't want to burp out loud in front of you guys. 14 gulps that time. Thank you for the super chat. Can I have mod while you're adding them? Says Harry Perth. Okay, Harry. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, just one sec. There you go. You're moderator too. Okay? Thank you guys for being here and for helping out. You're all so sweet. Wish I could just hug you all. Bring you in my kitchen. Serve you a big bowl of oatmeal or some chia pudding with blueberries. Look at this. Blueberries with chia seeds. You just put it overnight in the fridge, and it has some soy milk in there, and then you just eat it for breakfast. Guys, we drank 3 cups full, and then we have the last one to go. The last one, God, I think I'm losing track, but I'm pretty sure I haven't drank from the cow's milk. Cow's milk is well, baby cows. There. Last mug, and then I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to go fill this with water. All right. Get more water, guys. Four mugs of water. If you're drinking coffee, that's totally fine. I labeled this coffee with Kadie, coffee with Miss Kadie, because water with Miss Kadie sounds pretty boring. But I'm actually today drinking water. All right, I have so many of these cardboards here. Whoops. Now, if you're doing activism in a grocery store, you can make a sign like this, and you can put that on top of any of the activism. You can make a video like that. So you film the product. You say, buy this, it's vegan. It could be Beyond Burgers or Impossible Burgers. It can be Gardein products that are in the frozen food section. It can be vegan ice cream. And you just hold this sign, and you can use my TikTok sounds like check the label, and then you just click on that, you film the food with this sign, and then you've got yourself instantly a vegan TikTok without even showing your face. And it's so easy. You've got a nice song there. So my songs are in Spotify. I have 5 albums right now, and I'm working on the 6th. It's almost ready to go. So yeah, like I said, I'm always working, always working, composing songs or doing whatever, lives, anything, everywhere. So if I don't get back to you sometimes, if I don't hear from you and you really want to get a hold of me, the best thing you can do is to join my Patreon, because there I will see your messages and I can talk to you. And yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, say hi. So Kyle Vegan 13 British says, Miss Kadie, please, I've been asking for so long. What is it do you want, sweetheart? You want me to be you want to be a moderator? I just made you a moderator, okay, hun? All right, so hopefully you're not a troll, because I haven't actually seen you comment that often, Kyle, but you seem like you're sincere. I have a sincere feeling coming from you, and I don't want to be mean. If you really are sincerely teaching vegan facts, that's great. Remember though, if you're a moderator on my channel, you shouldn't be giving your personal opinion about all kinds of other political things, because you're representing me when your name is in blue, okay? There you go, Kyle. Is that what you wanted? Oh my God, I hope you wanted to be a moderator. Did you want to ask me something else, Kyle? I think I might have missed the message. Let me see. Okay, Kyle says, yes, and I want you to respond to me on Instagram. Oh, Kyle, I don't even have time to go to Instagram sometimes. There's so many messages there and so many trolls. I can't find anybody who is like, I don't know who's real and who isn't. But Kyle, if you have the same name on Instagram as you do here on YouTube, so it starts with Kyle_vegan and then the rest of it, then I will know you're the same person. Do you know what I mean? And I will try to look again a little bit more. But like I said, there's so many people who want me to respond on Patreon, on Instagram, everywhere. Don't even get me started on Facebook. I haven't even had a chance to be there for almost a year now, because I'm just trying to make content, really trying to still do some stuff on TikTok, doing some stuff on YouTube, and it's just nonstop. So thank you everybody who's supportive and for being here. I want to remind you of this here. This is another one that I wrote. Look, all hospitals should have vegan only policies. So no eggs, no meat, no leather, no fur, no feathers. Only vegan meat, vegan milk, vegan cheese. This should also apply to schools. What do you guys think about that sign? What do you think? Does that make sense? I mean, why would we bring dead bodies into a school or into a hospital? Why would we ever do that? It's so crazy. We've got people that are sick. We've got children. Of course, we want to feed them healthy vegan foods. All hospitals should be vegan. What do you guys think? Write it in the comments. Let me know. All right, what else do we have? Okay, someone said bye, Miss Kadie. So bye if you're just coming. Hi if you're just leaving. Bye. I am working on my last mug now. This is going to be my 4th mug. So that will be a liter of water that I drank this morning. Maybe a little bit more. And it takes me about 14 or 15 gulps. And this one says cow's milk is for baby cows. So we don't want to steal milk from cows. We want to love animals, be kind to them. And even if you don't love them, you know that you shouldn't be hurting them. So with the cows, it's wrong because they artificially inseminate them. That means they sexually assault them, and that's not right. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to drink this now. You guys ready to drink another mug? You ready yet? I know we just had one, but I'm going to go for this again. Here we go. 15 or 14 gulps. Mmm. 12 gulps that time. Oh, my gulps are getting bigger. Oh, my gulps are getting bigger. All right, guys, we drank from all 4 of the mugs that I sell on my down below. If you want to get these mugs, all the profits go to helping vegan animals. Here you go. There's this one, Friends Not Food. There's this one, Cow's Milk is for baby cows, and they have the logo on both sides. And you can buy them as a set, or if you want to buy them for a friend as a gift, that's also a great thing. There's many vegans who would love to get a mug like that. And you can get them for yourself to put on your desk, or to put some pencils in or whatever. And I like it because the logo's on both sides. That's kind of fun. You can see it from whatever direction. You can also use them in your videos. You know, if you're vegan and you want to have a mug somewhere, you can keep it in the background to remind people to be vegan from now on. So thank you all for being here. Thank you. Oh, another super chat. Could you reply to my Instagram message? My account is Harry. Okay, Harry, I'm going to look for it, okay? Because what happens on Instagram is there's primary, there's regular, and then there's like requests, and there's like sometimes hundreds of people who are just being mean, and they're sending me videos of animals being tortured and all of this stuff. So maybe your message is getting mixed into them, and I don't have a chance to see everything. So super sorry about that, but I will try, okay? Try today to go to Instagram and to Patreon and to see whoever else is around. And like I said, if you guys want to, if anybody's interested in helping with the Discord channel, you guys can try to maybe find a way to get a hold of each other, and you can go in there and we'll see what we can do to get that going. On Patreon, I messaged the link to the blocked account. You messaged the link to the blocked account. Okay, Strickton. Okay? I'll try to see what I can do there. Okay? I'm going to take a screenshot of your message right now. Click. And maybe if you want, you can tell me what the name of the blocked account is here if you can, but if not, that's okay. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you everybody for being here. I don't actually know how to stop this live stream. Oh, Harry says, I just followed you and sent it. Okay, Harry, that's great. Thank you so much. I feel bad. I don't even actually want to say goodbye since there's still some of you here. And some of you have just joined us. So maybe I'll stay on for another few minutes. And because I don't actually know how to hang up. Although my iPad only has 26% battery. We'll see, I don't know. Okay, chat publicly is that vegan teacher. Oh, I can write something on here? Really? Okay, I'll say hi. See what that looks like. Hi. Oh, there I am. So I can actually type something to you guys. Well, I don't need to type because I can just talk. Anyway, okay, yes, thank you to everybody who's saying hi to me. Thank you for being here wherever you are in the world. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I just woke up really early, and it was dark out when I first started the live stream, and now it's been 114 minutes. Thank you everybody who's dropped by. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys all probably later today. I'll probably post another video if I can get my computer fixed, or if not, tomorrow. Okay? So I gotta find a way to hang up. I don't actually know how to get out of this live stream. Oh, I think it's on here. Okay, there's a button. I'm gonna press X. I don't know if it's gonna say goodbye or not, but anyways, bye guys. Are you sure you want to stop live streaming? Not really sure, but I'm gonna press end. Anyways, there's 2 options, cancel or end. Bye guys, I'll see y'all soon. I'll check the comments after, okay? Have a great day.